I think this is a very pertinent question considering the growth of civil aviation that we are experiencing in the country, not just in terms of passenger traffic, but we want to see a holistic growth and we want to see growth in manufacturing. And one of the prime objectives when we talk about aircraft component manufacturing is to prepare, build, manufacture our own aircraft in the country, which is the RTA. And many things have processed so that we achieve this regional transport aircraft manufacturing in the country, sir. And there are many different approaches for this. And one theme that we are having right now is a short-term approach, medium-term, and a long-term approach, because it is not a one-line approach for us to make an aircraft in the country. If you take an example of other countries, how they have done it, it has been a process which has been built up for 40 years and 50 years. Though we don't want to see it taking up that much time, we want to have a strict plan. And how do we ensure to do it, sir? One important thing is to improve the aircraft component manufacturing in the country itself. That is one of the short-term plans that we have. And in the last 5 to 10 years, under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we have been able to create so much demand in the country that the big companies like Airbus, Boeing, Embraer, and let it be Safran or Lockheed Martin, Rolls-Royce, all these companies which are the major manufacturers of engines and aircraft outside the country, they have set up their shop here. Let it be in terms of procurement of the key components, or increasing the number of components that they procure from India, or setting up MRO facilities in the country. So we have done a lot to invite them into the country itself and set up shop, which has increased the know-how and the technical expertise of the country itself. And the second process is, sir, to bring in all the necessary policies. And for that, if you look at the Bharatiya Vayuyan Adhiniyam, which we have also passed, in that I have also specifically told this House that now we are no longer are looking at India as only a player which is trying to buy things from outside, but we are seeing India as a country which is state of design, state of manufacture, and state of maintenance when it comes to aircraft. So we have changed the thought process that we have when it comes to manufacturing of aircraft. We are saying that India is at the stage right now where we can manufacture, we can design, and we can maintain an aircraft. And on top of that, sir, the necessary policies that we need. One is to promote more aircraft component manufacturing. We from the ministry are continuously engaging with the industry, and we are continuously engaging so that we can give them the confidence that the focus for the government is also on you to improve the manufacturing sector. We are talking with the states and telling them to have more manufacturing, because they are the key players here, the state governments, and when they are looking at manufacturing, sir, we are encouraging them to look at manufacturing in aerospace components and aircraft components also, and we have yielded some good results in that area. And the third sector that we are planning is the skilling. Skilling is equally important as we are trying to increase our manufacturing also, and for that we have set up FTOs. We currently have 58 working FTOs, and we are doing AME training in 57 bases in the country, and through which we are creating 3,800 AMEs every year, which is catering to the demand that we have created. And also through the skill development program in the aerospace and aircraft component manufacturing and the industry itself, we have identified 38 courses, and over the last 8 years, we have trained up to 18,000 people in this area, sir. So when it comes to manufacturing of an aircraft, creating the ecosystem, one is improving the aircraft component manufacturing, creating the government policy, and third is creating the skilling. So looking at all this holistic approach, the government is looking at it, sir, and very soon we are going to set up a special purpose vehicle also, so that the RTA, regional transport aircraft, which has been a continuous dream for the country, and to have a specific plan. We have a plan to create an SPV for 5 years, sir, which is going to bring in all the necessary stakeholders, bring them onto the table and study the existing picture in the country and create a roadmap that in 5 years, if you want to see an RTA being built in the country itself, what is the necessity today? What kind of policies furthermore we need to do? So we are in the process of setting up the SPV also, sir.
Thank you. Second supplementary.